This is Kadel King, and you're listening to That American Football Show.
Welcome to That American Football Show, powered by EP Sports. EP Sports is a top supplier in the UK for all your American football needs, helping players and coaches reach their potential since 2007. Check them out at epsports.co.uk. Please consider giving us a like and a subscribe from wherever you're listening from. It really does help us out. This week, That American Football Show celebrates its second birthday. We thought, what better than to bring on a guest, one of the first professional players we've had on the show, Kadel King. Thank you so much for coming back on, mate.
Hey, thank you guys for having me, and happy birthday.
Thank you very much. So, I mean, things have changed over 2 years for us. How are you doing?
I'm good. Season came to end, obviously, but other than that, I'm in good spirits, and I'm happy to see the Guardian of the Galaxy, continue to defend the Galaxy.
I mean,
so you mentioned it there. Obviously, we all know you got injured. So how are you feeling? How's the leg, the knee? How's it going?
I was all good. There's no sweating, no pain. Like if I didn't see the MRI, I wouldn't even believe it happened. But good spirits, and I needed a break. I played like 4 seasons in a row, so got my off season a bit early this year.
I mean, I guess not a lot of players, a lot of fans of football get a lot of opportunities to speak to injured players because you only ever really get the press conferences of the stars and the guys who've done well. What's kind of your daily routine when you're not training actively on the field every day?
A lot of free time. So time that you spend in the gym, I'd just be home with my teammate, Coop, who's also injured. But we have physio usually at 9:30 every day, and then we'll try to go to the gym and do some. I do my prehab before I go under, and he does his rehab. So get the stuff done in the morning. Then we have free time throughout the day, and I just really speak to family a lot. So FaceTime my brother, great. Call my grandparents, and stuff like that.
That's good. And yeah, obviously, as you said, it's not the way that you sort of wanted the season to come to an end. But how would you assess how you got on in the first half, and also the team? I mean, the Galaxy are looking good.
Yeah, so I think we could have done a lot better in the first half. Like my whole team know how I feel about that. Especially the Hamburg game. Like we beat ourselves that game. We were very upset afterwards. But this weekend is going to be a good weekend. Myself, I think I did my job. So I helped the defense where I could, and the assignments I was given that week, I did my job. So all around, I'm happy, but I feel like we have another level that Frankfurt can get to, and hopefully we reach it by the finals.
We were talking about the power rankings kind of a mid-season, and I think we all know with that, whilst Hamburg obviously undefeated, you guys have definitely started competing for that top spot, because this kind of second quarter of the season, I think we all agreed you guys are the most dominant team every time on the field.
Yeah, hands down, I think we're number 1 team, but obviously Hamburg have the MVP of the league, in my opinion, their kicker, because he is clutch. But yeah, I feel fight for the number 1 team. Like, hand player for player, we compete with the best in the league. Coaching staff is crazy, and our chemistry together. Like a lot of us been playing for 2-3 years together, so it's like a brotherhood out here. So I don't think any other team can compete with us on any 3 levels.
Yeah, and with players as well, there's been a lot of standout names that have come from the league. I mean, which players have stood out to you? On your team, obviously you say a lot of the guys, and on your team, and also players you've played against or been watching. There's been quite a few standouts.
I like the running back from Berlin, Crawford.
Yeah,
Crawford. He is really nice. So he makes the best of his opportunities, and he has a lot of moves. So when I watch film, he stands out to me the most. And then the receiver from Barcelona, Constant.
Gene Constant, yeah.
Gene Constant, yeah, I like him a lot. He's a playmaker. So when he gets the ball in his hands, he can make moves. On the defensive side, the person who stands out to me the most is William Lloyd from Panthers. I think he's like, yeah, he's up there for me with linebackers. So those are like the three players who, when I watch other teams play, I keep my eyes on. On Frankfurt, Omari Williams, like he is
really good.
Yeah, he's quality.
Yeah, he's crazy, and like to see him at practice too, and to like get his reaction to plays is so crazy. He's a great teammate too. And on the offensive side, the person who stands out to me most is I don't want to say Mahungu because like everyone knows who he is, you know. I would say actually Jake Sullivan, QB.
Yeah,
Jake Sullivan.
Yeah, he had a really nice run last game.
Oh, you saw it on the sideline?
Crazy, yeah, on the pylon.
That's Jake. Yo, some of the passes he does in like practice is crazy. He caught me on like one route where he ran, he did a rollout, right? And I ran, I knew the receiver was. And Jake legit like threw across his body without looking, and the receiver caught it. Like Jake's crazy. And I feel like second half of the season, he's gonna go off.
And he reminds me a bit of Mariota. Both he looks a bit like Mariota and he plays like Mariota as well.
Yeah, 100%. He looks like him too. But I don't know. I would say he plays a bit. I don't want to say Russell Wilson, but kind of like Russell Wilson. Just
extends the plays.
Yeah, he can extend the plays a lot with his feet and make something out of nothing a lot of the time. And
so, obviously, it's maybe a bit of a stupid question to say, can you win it all? So what I'd ask is how is Frankfurt, what do you guys have to do to be the winners of the first season of the ELF?
We got to win out the South first and foremost, and get home advantage. I think that's like the most important thing right now and what all the guys are looking to get. And then when the finals comes, just hope we keep getting better and better every week, and at the finals, make sure all offense, defense, special teams are all connecting and everyone does their jobs, because the talent's there, the coaching's there. We just need to like go out and like perform.
So similar line of question, this Sunday is probably the biggest game of the season so far. You've got Galaxy against the Sea Devils. You mentioned it. I'm not going to bring it up, but they won the first game. How are you going to win this game?
I'm going to quote one of my teammates because he said it perfectly. Sebastian Gauthier, number 41. Run it back. That's it. Run it back. The first game, we beat ourselves, 7 points left off the board, and we lost by 1 point. Just run it back this weekend.
Yeah, man. That game was so close in itself. I think it came down to the final seconds. Like, I think we've all got time away specifically to watch this game because it's going to be so good.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's interesting to see what Hamburg do with their QB, because I saw like a news article about that. So that's going to be interesting. I'm going to send it to you guys after this. Yeah, it's all in German though, so you might have to translate it.
As long as we can Google Translate, it's all good.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'm going to send it to you after this one.
Yeah, and you were saying, like, obviously you mentioned the QB there, and you said that you've played Jadrian 4 times, and unfortunately have come out on the wrong end. Or like, if you win this weekend, are you going to count it? Or
no, I can't. I can't. I would love to, but like, I can't. I had to be in the field.
That's fair enough.
But one crazy thing though, that I have to say is like the fans and like the atmosphere at the games is crazy.
Yeah,
like
it looks it.
You guys need to come down. Like the Galaxy fans are like, I haven't experienced any fans like this in Europe before.
Tim's been spotting all the flights over to Dusseldorf for the finals.
Germany's now on the green list. I'm double vaccinated. I can come over.
Oh, there we go. If I get vaccinated, you'll be good.
If we can get over there, it'd be absolutely amazing.
Yeah, the aim is for us to come over the final at the very least, anyway.
Yeah. Nice.
So you said you got a lot of time off. I'm going to mention this because I want to give out a shout out to a friend of yours, Sarah Philippe, I think her name is, who took that amazing photo of you in the rain. I actually bought the files off her, so I've got that. So I'm going to get that framed. I just think it's a work of art. It's such a great photo.
Her work is like beautiful, man. I love everything she does.
I was going to say, so what are you now, a model / learning photography from it? Is that what you did?
No, so it's like funny. Me and her and Coop always go out. Like she's a great person. Like she like one of a kind. Like if the world was full of like more Sarah Phillips, it would be like a wonderful place. But like I met her in 2019 and I played for Frankfurt and a Stuttgart game, and I just kept smiling at her because like she looked so happy taking pictures. So I could tell like she enjoyed what she did. And then we've been speaking. So when we came here, she went to meet up with me and Coop because she knew Coop too. And then took pictures. We had a great time. So when we got injured, like she was one of the first people to message us and say, okay, she's gonna come down one day and like take care of us, make sure we have a fun time and not too upset with the injuries. When we went out, we started talking more, and then she found out that I liked photography. So she came out another time and said, hey, be my assistant today. And then we took Coop out. He has like his own like meal prep stuff he does. And he took some of their food out, took pictures for them. It was a dope time. Like she's a great person. I have nothing but good things to say about her.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, I mean, we've started following her, giving her a few shout outs, and then so like all of her stuff's incredible. So we'll definitely put a link in the comments below. So make sure you do check her out.
And you guys need to get the rights to Glenn's pictures of him coming out of the water.
Oh, really?
Have you guys,
I think we might. I think we might have seen those. They got mentioned the other day. I'm gonna get them up.
You're a shout out to Glenn, by the way.
And so to move slightly away from the ELF, because we know you're a Niners fan, season's coming up. I mean, I'm going to ask first, what do you think of Trey Lance? Is it still the Jimmy G show to start with, or is Trey Lance going to take over straight away?
See, I've been like reading news articles about the camp, and Trey Lance seems impressive, but like, see how Jimmy G goes first. You know, Jimmy G is. If he does a good job, then we can, you know, slowly put Trey Lance into the rotation. But I'd rather start with like a veteran QB rather than just throw all on the rookie's shoulder, because you can go two ways. Either he kills it or he has no confidence in like, you know, sense of bust. So slowly put him in. Don't like just bench Jimmy off the bat.
Do you think
that's it? Because you've got Jimmy G, who's a half decent quarterback. It's not like you got Andy Dalton. You know, it's like, okay, fair enough, it's Jimmy G and we've got a rookie behind him. Fine. But it's like, oh no. Andy Dalton. Why don't we just play Justin Fields?
Justin Fields is definitely going to start. He is the best QB in the draft.
Really?
Draft class. Yeah. Ooh. I'm so upset we didn't get him. Like, to this day, I'm so upset.
So you think Justin Fields is even better than Trevor Lawrence?
Yes.
Okay.
I think I remember you telling us that last time you came on.
Mm.
We both agreed on Justin Fields. I remember having a conversation about Justin Fields last time.
Yeah. I'm Justin Fields all the way. I loved him when he was in high school. So I used to watch the QB Academy thing he used to do.
Okay. Do you think you guys can take the division, or is Seahawks, are they too big?
Honestly, probably come second. As a Niners faithful, we're coming first.
It's a tough league. It's a tough division, isn't it? Like every single one of those teams, you know, on their good day could go and.
It's the hardest division in the NFL.
I think the Rams. I think the Rams are the ones to look out for if Stafford stays fit. I reckon they've got a good chance.
Yeah, but I feel like the Rams are just running on a team that has no depth.
Exactly. And injuries do happen in football.
Yeah, you would know as a
fan. But anything else we want to bring up, boys?
I'm just saying, I have just got these photos of Glenn up on my screen and he is smouldering. I don't know if you boys have seen it. It's the ones where he's coming out. He's like in a pond. He's got a football helmet in his hand. He's got
It's
like his
great.
top off and he's smouldering. It is, yeah. He knows how to take a photo.
But I mean, Kadel, I thank you so much again for coming on. You know how much we enjoy getting you on the show, and obviously we're definitely going to be getting you on nearer towards or maybe after the championships, after you guys have won it.
100%.
But yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Obviously, won't be playing, but wish your team nothing the best for this week.
Thank you so much.
We're all going to be watching with great interest. But yeah, any more people you want to shout out or anything before we get going?
Well, I got 2 quick ones. Shout out to New Monarch for the hat and Ends Management and Chris.
No, yeah, we'll give us the links. We'll get them in the description below and everything. You can find all of Kadel's stuff. We'll link it all on our social medias. Joe, what are they?
Yep, our social medias are Instagram and Twitter is at @TAFS_UK, and our Facebook is That American Football Show.
You can also find us on our new YouTube channel. We're very near 100 subscribers. Come on, people. Come on.
We're so close.
And yeah, all our stuff's on our website as well, That American Football Show. Please leave us feedback. Leave us some comments on what you guys want to hear. If you like us getting Kadel on, what you want to ask Kadel. But thank you everyone for listening. Make sure you head over and check out our friends at EP Sports for all your NFL or equipment needs.